Arrived on the mother of all planes, Air Force One, and Adam is going to tell us all about that plane. Adam.
Well, you know, Lance Yvonne, what roars has nearly 400 square meters of space and can travel anywhere in the world at a moment's notice. It's perhaps the most recognizable aircraft in the world and arguably the most important one considering the passenger it carries. We're talking about, of course, Air Force One, and here are some facts about this flying fortress. Now, this specially configured Boeing 747-200B is known by call sign Air Force One only when it carries the President of the United States. It's over 70 meters long, it weighs a whopping 375,000 kilograms, can fly over 13,000 meters high, and with 4 powerful jet engines achieves a maximum speed of 1,000 kilometers per hour. Now, the aircraft has a range of over 12,000 kilometers and can be refueled in mid-air in case of an emergency. But reports say the next Air Force One is not scheduled to have this feature because, well, Mr. Trump wants to cut the budget and the costs. Now, the aircraft has 2 main entrances, as you can see here, at the front and also at the rear, the exits. Now, the President and his family and special guests, of course, will they use the ones at the front of the airplane or the nose of the aircraft. Journalists and other staff aboard through the doorway at the rear of the aircraft. Now, when the President is on board, Air Force One acts as his mobile office and command center in times of conflict. His private office is located all the way in the front of the jet and was upgraded in the wake of the September 11th attacks to allow him to address the nation while airborne. Now, the plane also boasts 85 phone lines and 19 TV screens, which allows America's commander-in-chief to stay in touch with events on the ground. Now, there's also a conference room where meetings are held and a private suite, of course, for the President and the family to rest on those long journeys. Also on board, a compact operating theater and a doctor should the President or anyone else, for that matter, need some medical attention. And just in case, reserves of the President's blood type are also stored on board. Now, to fend off any attack, this aircraft boasts its own defense systems. These include countermeasures such as chaff to help evade missiles, as well as protection against the electromagnetic pulse of a missile exploding near the fuselage. Needless to say, the aircraft's shell is armored-plated, and all the windows are, of course, bulletproof. Now, it's designed as well even to withstand nuclear blast from the ground. Well, speaking of which, once on the ground, the President is ferried to his next destination in a rather unique vehicle. Now, this state-of-the-art limo is called the Beast, and for good reason. Apart from its imposing looks, it's said to be able to survive a military or chemical attack. The bulletproof windows are over 12 centimeters thick, and the armored doors even more, 20 centimeters. Now, each door is said to weigh as much as the cabin door of a Boeing 757. Even the car's tires puncture resistant and can run flat if required. Now, inside, the President can secure video conferences with just about anyone he needs to speak with, including the Situation Room in the White House in the case of emergencies. Well, there are 12 such limos like this in the fleet, and they are rotated and sent ahead in large military cargo planes. So the President's ride is always waiting for him, and definitely not the other way around. All right, we're going to go off a quick break. We've got special coverage coming up. Stay tuned on Channel News Asia.